Hello everyone, this is Jane and Mary at Star Hill Studios with This Rich Life. So Jane, do you want to remind us, what is This Rich Life?
This rich life is healthy, happy, loved, creative, have friends, passion, and financial security.
Great, that all sounds wonderful. That sounds like a fantastic, wonderful, rich life. So let's get started. So we're going to talk about why it's important to goal set, some of the roadblocks to goal setting, and some of the techniques that you use for goal setting. So why is goal setting so important for everyone?
It's important to reach your full potential.
Right?
And sometimes people can get stuck in a rut.
That's true.
And it's really something to look forward to.
Yeah, if we have goals, we're excited about things and looking forward to them.
Yes. And you don't want to follow others. Instead, you want to do your own thing. Follow your own path.
Right, yeah.
And out of that, you will get self-satisfaction.
Uh-huh.
And you'll feel accomplishments. You'll feel confident. You'll have career satisfaction, financial security, and improved personal relationships.
That's wonderful. That's a lot of good that comes out of goal setting. And when you talk about fail to meet your full potential, I think you're right there. You know, people who really don't have goals kind of just go through life just letting things happen to them. They don't really take charge of their own life. They're not the architect, per se, of their life. They just kind of let things happen. And they do get stuck in a rut, kind of same old thing, day in, day out. No excitement there. And doesn't give you anything to look forward to. If you have a goal, it's kind of exciting, you know?
Yeah, and you would know it would be good to even meet new people.
Right.
And you can do this at the library, most any place.
Yeah.
You can meet new people. Bookstores, which are great.
And following others. So if you're not making your own path, you're following some path. So whose path is it? If it's not your own, it's somebody's path. So how productive could that be? And how satisfactory could that be to not be following your own path? So you're right with that. And a feeling of accomplishment. And it does build your self-confidence, like you said.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, to accomplish
And then
anything.
financial security. You know, a lot goes into financial security and goal setting.
Yes.
I've never met anyone who had a really high sense of, or a high achievement in finance that did not set goals. They're all about goals. Any business setting goals. Anytime you read a prospectus from a business, goals. Everything about goals. We did this last year, we're going to do this next year. All about the goals. So it really does work into finance.
But you know, there's people who cannot visualize themselves setting a goal. They can't visualize themselves as achieving anything.
Yeah. So that goes into the roadblocks. What are some of the roadblocks for people?
Well, they worry what other people think. We'll think about it.
Other people always getting
Yes.
into our way with our life.
Always, always.
Yeah. They can't visualize themselves achieving that.
And you know, they're going to have to give up something. And it is hard for them to make their mind up what they will have to give up in order to achieve something else, to do a goal.
That's true. For example, if you want to lose weight, you have to give up something. You cannot, you know, eat pizza and beer every night and lose weight. Or you can't, you know, sit and binge watch Netflix and eat your pizza and lose weight.
No,
They're
girls,
just
there goes the
inconsistent.
waffles and the pancakes. Forget them.
No more Waffle House.
No more
But
Waffle House.
So, yeah, and that's true. Or if you want to finish your degree, you can't be running around with your friends every single night at the bar. You have to invest that time studying. So you're right. And it's a worry and a fear that, do I want to give up this life over here that I have right now to go to this life over here? Something has to be given up.
And you know, sometimes people have doubt.
Oh, big doubt.
Big
doubt.
They feel like
Will
they're
I fail?
not good enough.
Oh,
they're a
yeah.
woman, and they just
Am I too old?
what other people
Am I too tall? Am I too short? Am I too
Yeah.
fat? Am I too thin?
what other people will think.
Am I too whatever? Fill in the blank.
And so they feel
Yeah.
all these negative thoughts are streamed at them.
Yeah.
So, and that's not good what other people think. You cannot follow that.
Yeah. There's always that doubt that they're not good enough. And
Yes.
that keeps people from doing a lot of things, I think.
It does.
That right
It
there.
does.
And what other people think. And their negative thoughts they put on
Yes.
that.
Yes.
I think it's best, and you've told me this for years, ever since I was little, always keep your really big goals sort of to yourself or with your mastermind group, a small group of like-minded individuals who support you, to yourself, because other people, they may not understand them or quite be on board with them, be on board with your goals.
Yeah, and you're taking up time that you could be doing things with them because they don't have the same goal or the same
Right.
vision.
They may not have the same vision.
That
And
is-
that is true because I've had close friends in my life that have had these big dreams and goals. I couldn't quite get the vision they had. I supported them and encouraged them, but I couldn't see how they were going to do this. And I was kind of eager and in anticipation of how are they going to pull this off. And they did, and it was amazing.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, that they did this. So that was great, but because I didn't have the vision, I couldn't see it. So that's the same truth for whatever vision I may have. Other people may not see it the same way that I do. And if it's the type of person who would vocally say something about it, how are you going to do that? Or question it, verbalize their doubt about it, it may bring forth your doubt about it.
And it would. Well, they've got doubt. Yeah, they said this, they said that. Maybe I can't do that. So you don't want to, that's why you don't
Right.
want to express what you want to do until you really get it going and you do it.
Right. Or
And
unless
you-
it's with your mastermind group, the
Yes,
people
your
behind you that will
mastermind
just say,
group.
that's great.
Yes.
Go for it. Let us know. If you need anything, let us know. We're here to support you with
And
that.
those are the ones you want to be around that
Yeah.
support you and happy for you.
Right.
So,
So what are some of the techniques when you have your life coach clients come to you and they say, Jane, I would really love to do this particular thing, but I don't really know how to get it started. What are some of the techniques
well,
you
one
tell
thing
them?
I'll ask them, how are you spending your day?
Yeah.
And what do you really, really want?
Okay.
Make sure you really want this and see all the steps you need to take to attain that goal.
So some self-reflection.
Yeah,
with it.
you want to have passion. You want to have purpose. You want to be determined.
Right. Put some emotion behind it.
Yes, actions and emotion.
Right.
You have to put the two together, emotions and actions.
Well, I've always known for goals, because we've always done goals, they have to be specific.
Right.
So you can't just be wishy-washy and vague or like just too vague to even really understand what they are. And measurable so that you know when you've achieved the goal, and time-bound.
Yes.
So that you just don't, oh, I'm still working on that goal from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You're still working on that goal. Yeah, so it's specific, measurable, and time-bound. So, for example, you want to buy a new car paying cash. Very specific goal. New car paying cash.
Pay cash.
That's measurable, new car, cash. You know how much the car cost. You look it up. You go to the dealership, And time-bound, you may say by the end of next year, I am buying a new car paying cash. So all of those things are very specific. You may know the type of car. You should say the type of car. And it's very specific and it's time-bound. But then with that also, you have to take action.
Yes.
Best to go to the dealership, test drive the car. See which color you want, which options you want on the car, how much it's going to cost for all of that, and then see how much money do you need to set aside every month to have the money by the end of next year so that you can meet the goal, and that helps you attain it.
Yeah, when I look at a car, I always want to look at the color. What
Yeah.
color will look good with me?
Yeah. What color do I look good
Yeah,
in?
and I want to sit in it and feel it, the steering wheel, if I feel good with it.
You have a little visitor over there.
That's fine.
So then they'll ask you what specific things to do for the goal. And I know you have your goal cards, the vision board.
Vision board, and they do work. But repetition. I believe in repetition. If you want something, keep it right on your mind and talk about it. If
Right.
nothing to yourself, power in the spoken word. Thoughts are things, and there's power in the spoken
Yeah,
word.
we talked about that in the last video.
Yeah. You can call it a prayer if you want, whatever, but say it out loud.
Yeah. Thank you, universe, for my brand new car.
Yes.
I love my new Cadillac XT5. I think that's what they
Yeah,
are.
she's beautiful.
Cute little SUVs. I know that's what you have on your goal card.
Yeah.
And have that as if it's already here.
Yeah,
And envision yourself driving it with all the options and features like you want. Your tan leather, I think,
yeah,
is
I
what's
love
on
her
yours.
tan leather seat that she's got. You should
That's
see
heated.
her.
It's getting
She's-
cold here now. You want yours heated.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's warm. Her seats are warm. Yeah, I love her. She's
So-
smooth.
So you've got all of that. And you want to give it your full attention.
Yes.
I know that. And so that you know you're successful with it.
When you give anything your full attention and it's on your mind, then you will be successful.
Right.
Yes.
Now let's talk a little bit about the subconscious mind and how that interferes with our attainment of goals.
Subconscious mind will do whatever that conscious mind allows it to do. If you say, I'm dumb, that's what the subconscious mind hears.
Or like we talked
am-
last time about the fat thighs and things like that. Or,
Yeah, and that's what the subconscious, it believes everything you think or say.
I'm bad at math. Or
You never ever
yeah.
want to put yourself down. You always want to build yourself up. You're never bad at anything. You're good at math. You have beautiful thighs. Your hair is beautiful. Say it out loud. This is
Right.
what the subconscious mind hears. And it will do exactly what that
We
conscious
know,
mind
well,
allows it.
we know your granddaughter, my niece, grew her hair down past her behind
I know.
by telling it how beautiful it was every day. And everywhere she goes, she can't walk down the street without people
Everybody-
coming up to her telling her how beautiful,
beautiful
her
hair
is.
is.
She looks like a mermaid. And yeah, people, if I show a family picture of us together, she takes all the attention out of the picture. It's like, who is she with that beautiful hair?
Beautiful hair.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she talked to her hair.
She talks
told it
to
it
her
was
hair.
beautiful.
I do to my plants.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to talk to my hair, I think. My plants can fend for themselves.
Yeah, I think
I'll
I'll
just
start.
water my plants.
I think I'll start talking to my hair too. That's a thought.
Yeah, that occurred to me the other day after we got those pictures back.
That's a good thought.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Putting the full attention on it, and words are important, and the thoughts that you put behind your words, and how you talk about yourself.
Yes.
And I've noticed sometimes you'll comment, you'll give someone some praise. You'll say, oh, you look great today. That's a cute outfit. Oh, this thing, I got it at the Goodwill store. Really? I mean, it's great they got it at the Goodwill store, but don't put down
No, where you
your
got this.
appearance.
And
Say
I
thank
believe
you.
it-
I'm glad that you like it.
And if I see something good about a person, I feel like they should know that. So I tell them.
I know you do. You stop people in the grocery store and tell them they look good. Total strangers
Oh, I have.
buy
You
the
got beautiful
cucumbers. I know you do that.
Hair. Yes.
So that is great because that makes people's day when you do that.
Yeah.
So that is good. Thoughts are things, words are important. So everyone should know that it all pertains to goals,
Yes.
because your goals should manifest in the words that you speak and staying focused on those goals. And I know that my husband and I, every year on our anniversary, which is in December, we always sit down, have our dinner, and talk about what are our goals for the next year. And they could be financial, travel, personal, just things to do around the house, projects and stuff. And never have we not met all those goals.
And that's great when two people do it together. it makes it more, you're putting more energy to it.
Right.
And it will happen faster probably.
Right. When you have two people together, it's more like you have 3 or 4 people.
Right.
The energy that is
More
generated
energy.
from it.
Yeah, more energy. Like people have prayer groups, more energy to
Right.
that.
That's like the prayer chains or prayer
Yeah.
groups or the mastermind group,
Right.
things like that.
That's true.
That's really good.
So that's great.
So I think anyone hearing this now should know how important goals are. And if they're not in a habit of setting them, they should think about it and start small with
Yes.
just a little thing. Maybe improve their diet a little bit, maybe stop with some of the junk food or set a goal to
Right.
walk every day a little bit. Just any little thing to improve their life, just a little bit. Something
It's a
small.
beginning. Start
Yeah,
small,
start
build
small,
up.
and then build up with their goals.
Right.
Just achieving a small goal will build that confidence.
Right.
It will give them to do a bigger goal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. So you've heard it here at Star Hill Studios on This Rich Life with Jane and Mary. If you've enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and family. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on our other videos. We talk about really great things like creative visualization. That's one we kind of touched on it here, but we go into much more detail on that one. And manifestation. And are you lucky? Can you even be lucky, or do you make your own luck? Which way does that go? Lots of great topics ahead.
Yes.
So be sure and stay tuned. And it was great talking with you today at Star Hill Studios with Jane and Mary. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.